up, y'all? Welcome to Smartalecs. I'm your host, Rod. Follow me on at IG and Twitter, KOGRod. To the right, we got my man Jace. Jace, tell him about yourself.
What up? It's your boy Jace. You can follow me on IG, dude with the beard, D-U-D-E with the beard.
To the left, you know who it is. Al needs no introduction.
At SOE Cash Cow, man. Follow us, subscribe to the link. You know what it is.
So we gonna hop right into it today. As you guys both know, one of my favorite artists personally, I've always been a big Kanye fan. And past few weeks, Trump thing, and now his whole slavery rant. He also had an interview with Charlemagne. What are you guys' thoughts? Let's just start with your thoughts, and then we'll dive deeper. Al, I know you have a lot to say all the time. So I would let you start.
Bullshit, man. I don't have nothing to say. I mean, that's Kanye doing just bullshit. I mean, I don't think he believes what he says. You know what I mean? I think he's just doing it for publicity. It's just another form of trolling. That's all.
So you just think it's strictly publicity? Because, I mean, he is about to drop a new album, supposedly. I hear it's finished. Just a matter of time. So you think it's just to promote
It definitely
that?
has to do with publicity. There's no doubt about it.
I think so too because he was mad quiet. I mean, outside of the whole Jay-Z rant and the Jay-Z beef, Kanye went mute and you didn't hear anything from him. Now he's working on the album. All of a sudden he pops up with all this controversial shit, which he does. He always got some controversial shit coming out of his mouth.
Which is true. So that brings me to my next point. Is this, I guess, magnitude-wise, is this one of the bigger controversies around him? I think it's fair to say it might be.
I think
not
it is.
Trump to a lot of people might be surprising. To me personally, I don't think it's surprising. But the slavery rant, would you say that's?
Yeah, it's his biggest one since George Bush doesn't like black people.
You think it's bigger than that? I think it's bigger than that.
Yeah, it is. Hell, it's way bigger than that because with the whole George Bush doesn't like black people, he was sided with the blacks. He was, you know what I mean? He was speaking out for us. The slavery shit, yo, black people ain't feeling that shit at all.
Well, I watched the interview with T.I. and T.I. was talking about when he talked to Kanye because he said that, you know, when Kanye said that stuff, he kind of, you know, he reached out, you know, as a voice for the people in so many words. Like, yo, what's
The whole
really going on?
Kanye versus the people, T.I. represents the people.
Yeah.
Well, it ended up being a song, you know what I mean? But he said they talked for about 4 hours before they even gave the little track. And he said that that Kanye is, you know, he said basically he's just, he needs a translator. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has so much that he wants to say and so much he wants to express emotionally that, and even Charlemagne said the shit too, like,
It just don't come out right.
it don't come out right.
And that's how I
It don't
feel.
come out like it's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't articulate. He just doesn't think before
He's
he
too
says
passionate.
shit.
Right, yeah, and
I think it boils down to passion.
and it comes out the wrong way. Like, did you see the TMZ clip that was edited out of?
Where he's talking, where a guy in the background.
No, where he's standing next to the guy.
I see no way.
Yeah, where he edited it, and it kind of made sense. Like what he was saying, kind of made sense. Like he was trying to justify or make more sense out of the initial statement.
What essentially he's trying to say is, where we was it our choice to stay enslaved, shackled? No, but he's saying our mentality, being black people, to not try and run or to let people
But that's
mentally enslave
but see,
them.
But
But
you have
that's what he was
rebellions,
trying.
though.
That's all I'm saying. That when he backtracked, that's what he said that's what he was meaning, was our mentality was enslaved, and for us to be mentally enslaved for 400 years makes it a choice. Now the floor is open.
Now, the mental part, the physical part. Okay, the physical
Was
part
not
of
by
it,
choice.
No. But like to speak to his point, I get the point. Like it was way more blacks than it was whites. How are you being restrained when it's power in numbers? So how is on this plantation you maybe have 20 masters and 20 white people, but you got 100 slaves. How are you still in this position being a slave? And it's way more of y'all than it is of them. So physically y'all can do it, but y'all is the mental aspect of it is what keeps you in check.
And that's what he tried to say what you just said, but it came out as 400 years.
Right, yeah. I mean, because
chose to be slaves.
Sometimes the mental part of it is way stronger than the physical part.
Right, but at the same time, he's still incorrect even with that. Because if you know our history, then, and like you was just about to say, we constantly rebel. You know what I'm saying?
Why is Haiti black?
Why do we have police? Why do we have police officers? To police slaves. Because of rebelling slaves. Slaves running off the plantation and things of that nature.
Right, and that's where it came from.
Right, so the thing about Kanye is that, and the reason that everybody's so upset, the reason that I'm upset, and why I'm like, fuck what he talk about, is because before you start spewing all this stuff about black history and about slavery and stuff like that, it's like you haven't done your history. Dude, you're a fucking millionaire, billionaire, whatever the fuck you are, and you don't have enough knowledge to know your history? You know what I'm saying? Just like Michael Blackson just had something on IG talking about he's in black history class right now. Because motherfucker, how you ain't got no black history? You from, you talk all this Chicago shit, but Chicago, I'm quite sure, has a rich black history. I'm quite sure you don't know nothing about that black history. He doesn't. He doesn't.
My point is
it might have been overrode by the current situation he's in. He's married to a white chick. He's surrounded by like white people all the time, so he don't really pay attention, or maybe it left his mind.
I don't think that.
Disconnected.
I don't think that. I think he's thinking differently, and people don't like it. And the only reason people know he is thinking so left, because I guarantee you, there's a lot of black people who probably agree with him. They might just not be on the same platform as Kanye. But the fact that he's thinking so left and voicing it is why we're trying to justify it. I don't think he's crazy as people think.
Shit.
I'm saying to say that he's around white people, that's the reason he's doing this, is because he's constantly around white people. I don't think he's a product of his environment. I think Kanye's always been different. You can go to his music. He talks about being new slaves. He talks about this, that, and the third, and how we're materialistic as a group of people. And what does he do? He makes a white T-shirt with holes in it and charges thousands of dollars. So I mean, he's always done his own thing. He's always exactly. So I don't think anybody around him has ever influenced him. So I don't think we can say that it's because of that. I think he knows what he's doing. He calls himself a free thinker,
But that's insulting people who really do free think. Cause see,
who's saying he's not free thinking? That's my point.
Because there's a definition of free thinking. See, now that we're bringing the word free thinking up, which is like bringing up fake news and shit, is another word that now we're starting to use more and more in media. Free thinking is the mentality of, okay, I have the freedom of thought. Free thinking is just, and from what?
The freedom to doubt.
No, free
because you're a free thinker.
No,
you like to see and you want proof. In my book, somebody who is constantly questioning what you're told and challenging what you're told or what you see. In my book, that's how I think of a free thinker. I think you're a free thinker.
So now everybody has their own. So now everybody has their own. So now what we need to do is we need to define the definition of free thinker. Because in my opinion, free thinking shouldn't just be. In my opinion, when you say free thinking, that's like saying, I just have thoughts that I'm just gonna say whatever. I don't give a fuck if I didn't research it. I don't have no facts. I don't have no proof. I'm just gonna freely say what the fuck I want to do. Why? Because I put the word free in front of it, so that means I can freely think and I freely just say what the fuck I want to say. No, free thinking definitely has to do with research and knowing what the fuck you're talking about. If you're going to voice your opinion on something, or you're going to say that I'm going to represent this, then you need to, because even with Trump, he doesn't know nothing about Trump's policies. He doesn't know nothing about what Trump has done for black people and what he has really done to black people, not done for, but done to black people. He doesn't know about none of that shit. What Well, the reason that he said that, that whole Trump shit is because, oh man, well I feel Trump because he came from the bottom, now he at the top. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with his policies or his procedures or him being a politician. It's about his personal being as, oh, well, Trump was, at one point he was a nobody and everybody told him he couldn't do it and he did it. So that's why I like Trump. That's why I look at Trump as, you know what I mean, that person.
I mean, but that's fair.
But that's my point. You are free
again,
thinking. You don't care about the politics because he's in a different tax bracket. So none of the shit that Trump has done is bothering him.
The shit that affects us doesn't affect him.
Exactly. That's why he can say, I fuck with Trump.
No, but see, that's what old boy said at TMZ. You're not thinking. You're just saying shit. See, when you say free thought means thinking. Thought is the word, is the
I'll give you that.
Okay, but it's
what I'm saying?
But maybe it's not about the thought process. Maybe it's consideration, because he's not considering the people that Trump is affecting negatively, because he's not being affected like that. He's in a whole other bracket.
He's definitely not being affected like that. We know that for sure. But
if anything,
once again,
he's helped.
Once again,
it's helping him.
But as you being a black man, and as you being somebody that black people have looked up to, and as you being at one point a voice for the black people thinking that you was a voice for the black people, and turning around and basically, in most black people's eyes, shitting on the black people by saying, oh yeah, I fuck with Trump.
I think it's a lack of consideration or empathy because
I'm saying
the black community which you come from.
And this is where free
thinking, you're not in anymore.
And this is where free thinking comes in.
He's not part of the black community.
He's not. He doesn't have the same struggles. He's not. He doesn't.
So y'all kicking him out of the
I'm just saying, like, I'm not kicking him out of the black community, but he isn't in the struggle anymore.
No, he's definitely not. No,
so he's not thinking with that struggler's mentality.
I don't think Kanye drives through South Side of Chicago frequently. He might go every now and then. I don't think he drives to the South Side of Chicago frequently. He's not putting himself where he used to be. So he's not doing what Chance is doing. He's not doing the type of things Chance. Because even people say that when it comes to change, Chance had chimed in on it. And people blew down on Chance for a second. Like, yo, what the fuck? Because he was like, what he's saying. Because he was taking Kanye's side because
he wasn't
really taking sides, but he was essentially saying that Kanye can say and do what he wants, and we shouldn't look at him differently because of something. And Kanye is a genius in the music field, and he's made great music, and he's helped. He didn't take his side, but at the same time, he didn't say, man, Kanye, that's fucked up. Which I don't think he should. You should. I think it's being... He like what he did say, Kanye. I mean, that's why he did that's why he took all that shit back. Because at one point in time, Chance was saying he understood where what's the name was coming from. Basically, on the specifics of all black people don't have to be Democrats. Like, he made that a specific to say, like, yo, this is what I was just agreeing with. As in the whole, I wasn't agreeing with none of that shit Kanye was saying. But, do all black people have to be Democrats? No. I mean, people have a choice to prove you want to be Republican or Democrat, and that was something that Kanye had said. But as for everything else, Chance was like, no, I ain't rocking with that whole Make America, because the thing about it is that you're wearing a Make America Great Again hat. And like Charlamagne said, America has never been great for black people. You know what I'm saying? So you saying Make America Great Again, you wearing that hat is like saying, I'm a white supremacist. I'm a neo-Nazi. I want this to be a white America again. Man, listen, the same picture that you see right now circulating on Instagram is really how I feel about Kanye West. The white picture of Kanye West. I feel as though Kanye wants to be white. At this point in time, he's frustrated because he's done everything that a regular white man would do, which is marry a white woman, make millions of dollars, and, I'm doing the things that if he was white, he would be more successful than he is. Period, point blank. Am I lying?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Bruh. What? Are you fucking serious?
Because if he was white, he couldn't make the music that he made.
I agree.
If
he wouldn't get the black.
If he was white, wait a minute.
If
he was white, he wouldn't have to make the music. You see what I'm saying? If he was white, he wouldn't have to make the music.
No, but you said if he was white and was doing the same thing, he'd be more successful.
Yes, he would.
So therefore, if he was white, I don't think he would be able to make the same
not
music
as fucking all. Because if you look at
Kanye's
Kanye's catalog, the motherfucker was pro-black as fuck for a long time.
He was.
And then once his mom died, that motherfucker went ziggity boo.
He got bigger. He made more money. His tax bracket changed at that point.
I don't care what you guys say. okay, that white skin makes a difference. Okay.
Yeah,
and
I'm not disagreeing with that.
He would be a lot further along. He would be able to do a lot of the things that he wants to do. See, one of the things that he was talking about with Charlemagne is he was complaining about not being able to, you know what I'm saying, do the things that he wanted to do with certain people and certain things. Why? He never would really say why. But we all know why. Because you black. And they're not going to let you do the things that you want to do.
So is this...
But if he was white, if he was a white Kanye West, bro, we wouldn't be having...
So are these comments...
So he can get further.
Yeah, are these comments being made so he can...
Progress. That's what you're saying. He's selling out to progress by making these comments, basically saying, shit.
I'm not saying
slavery's
that, y'all
a
say
joke.
it, but yeah, in so many words, you can look at it definitely like that, because this is probably the most extreme thing a black person could say at this point in time. I would never think
black
that a
person
would say that slavery was his choice.
Of that platform.
Yeah, word.
Right.
I mean, it was a fucked up statement, flat out.
I would never think of anybody ever saying that.
But, like I said
that's like saying
earlier,
the Holocaust was a choice for the Jews, bro. It's like saying the same exact thing. It's like saying the same exact thing. And if he was to say that, he didn't say that. You see what I'm saying? He didn't say that. Why didn't he say that? That's the same thing.
Because the Holocaust was
topic.
Holocaust was an army.
We're not going to say it's the
not
same
going there.
thing, but
We're
what
not
I'm saying
going there.
is it's similar, very similar. It was putting people in a circumstance that they did not want to be in.
Word.
Period.
Leave it at that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for you to say that was a choice for us is just like saying that was a choice for them. And it wasn't a choice for them, just like it wasn't a choice for us. You know what I mean? So for you to be black, once again, at one point in time, be so pro-black, and you're from Chicago. Chicago is a pro-black place, period. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. They, you know, Black Panthers, all that shit in Chicago all day. You know what I mean? So for him to come there and then right now come out of nowhere and just switch to the extreme. He didn't switch to like the, you know, I can stay right here in between and keep my peoples happy and try to maneuver over here. No, fuck my people. Fuck how they feel and how they gonna feel about the situation.
It was shocking, but not really. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
it was shocking because
to know Kanye, listen to Kanye, and follow Kanye as long as he's been out. It's not. It's
extreme.
That's the most extreme thing I've ever heard him say. Am I surprised? Because he's one of those people, like, you hear the first thing, and then he always has to retract and be like, this is what I meant. And of course...
And that goes to the point where you said his wheels are spinning too fast in his fucking head, and the shit coming out
it comes
all
out
wrong.
fucked up. And then so people who know him, they're going to listen to that second thing that he's trying to say, and you'll be like, okay.
The retraction.
I see, yeah. They're going to be like, okay, I get it. It's still fucked up, but I see what you're saying. But no one's going to remember that. Everyone's going to remember the first thing that you said. That initial comment. So the real question, will you, if Kanye drops an album tomorrow, will you listen to it?
I will.
I will too.
you're gonna listen to it. You know why you? But I mean, I understand y'all gonna listen to it, but I know I might have to listen to it because.
He said,
You don't have to.
You don't have to listen to
it'll
shit.
probably be on the radio.
No, the album won't be on the radio.
Well, songs,
He'll have
songs
singles.
right,
He'll have
will be
singles,
on
but
the
some of
radio.
Kanye's best songs
Are
weren't
never,
singles.
thank
Flat
you.
out. So yeah, if Kanye drops
Never
tomorrow,
made an
I'm
album.
definitely checking for what this motherfucker got to say on this album. Because based on these comments that he's made in the media,
He wants people to pay attention
I
to
want to
him.
see what the substance of this album is. It can't be party shit.
You guys,
it can't be.
you really
It's
need
gonna
to
be
listen
political.
To, you
Yeah.
really need to listen.
It's gonna
to,
be political.
You really need to listen to the interview with him and Charlemagne. And I know both of you guys haven't seen it, because I asked you guys about it.
I haven't.
Yeah.
If
I
you
told
watch
you
that
it's
interview,
nice.
and it's crazy because you see that interview, he has blonde hair.
Mhm.
On that TMZ shit, he's cut his hair. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on there. You know
We
what
just
I'm
don't know
saying?
the time frame. So.
It wasn't that much of a time frame because we know about the time
Well,
frame with Charlemagne.
The Charlemagne interview was before the TMZ
Right, but
shit.
that's only a couple weeks before.
Because
You know what I'm
Charlemagne
saying?
went to Wyoming.
Yeah.
Right, like I said, it was
Yeah.
a couple weeks before because Charlemagne came back on the Breakfast Club and let us know. So it was like 2 weeks, maybe at the most, before when he got that interview for. So it's been 2 weeks since he cut his hair. You know what I'm saying? He cut his hair. I don't know why, but he did. He had blonde
So
hair.
was
and all
it
that
blonde
shit.
though when he went to Wyoming? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Yeah, it was blonde. He got a picture with this little white boy in Wyoming.
Yeah,
He got-
blonde.
yeah, blonde
It was
hair.
blonde with his interview, right?
Okay.
And in my opinion, if you listen to his interview and you listen to him, The interview is an hour, damn near 2 hours. All right?
That's
And
right.
I watched a lot of it. I didn't watch the whole 2 hours, but I watched a lot of it. And in my opinion, like I said, even his demeanor at this point in time, in my opinion, the way he talks, the way he pronunciates his words and shit, it sounds like he just wants to be white.
Well,
Always talk like that.
Kanye has always.
Kanye has always sat
has
down and
always.
been the nigga with the polo buttoned all the way up, and he's just been
always
like,
been
I
very
really want.
articulate.
He's like Terrence Howard. He's always been like a Terrence. Like he's always talked very articulate. I think like I remember I saw Hustle and Flow before I really had seen Terrence Howard outside of acting. So Hustle and Flow is how I had pictured Terrence Howard, and then seeing him in an Oprah interview after that with his legs folded, like, you know, it was really hard for me.
But that's not what I'm saying.
Kanye's always articulated that.
Yeah,
He's always
very
been
much
like
like
that.
Ain't nothing wrong with articulate. I'm not saying talk white like I wasn't expecting him to be like, yeah, nigga, woo, woo, woo. I'm not expecting that. I expected him to be professional. There's a difference between talking professional and talking white. I can talk professional
So
all
he
day.
was just.
It's
he
like
might
his,
have felt comfortable
it's like
with Charlamagne though.
It's like his tone of voice was different. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you act. Like, hey, how you doing, guys? Hey, you know, my name's Al.
Well,
You know,
he spent a weekend with Charlamagne
it was like
though.
that.
They were comfortable.
It was like he was first off, it was like he was acting. It was like he was
you're
acting
saying
white.
he's act.
Right, it was like he was acting white. I'm telling you, you need to watch this shit. Watch the fucking video. It's like he was acting white, and it wasn't about him having full, you know, it's a difference between, like I say, it's a difference between being a professional, because as a black professional, you still sound authentic. You know what I'm saying? He didn't
I
sound
don't know.
authentic.
What does acting white mean? Like, I just...
Acting white is just...
Because I've
if
never
you're-
looked
if
at
you're-
something
if you're-
like they're
if you're-
acting white.
If you're black, right, and you're not acting yourself, that's what I'm saying. It's like he was at a job interview.
Well,
You know what I
we
mean?
all do that.
Yes, we do, for job interviews. You know
Well,
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
at an interview though.
Not for a job.
But I mean, he's tried to...
Hey, y'all, okay.
I'm saying,
watch
everyone, every
Bro,
black
bro,
person has a different voice or persona they
Bro,
put on
I've seen,
when they're in public.
Listen, just like
Then
you
when
said,
they're, like how we
listen,
talk
bro,
right now,
bro.
if there was a NBC news anchor right there, I bet you some things we would act differently on.
but you would still be authentic. There's a difference. See, that's what
So
I'm
you're
saying.
saying that
I'm talking about
there
your
was no
fake.
authenticity?
Yes,
So he's
he's
being
right.
fake.
He's being fake, basically.
Okay.
He's not
Okay.
being Kanye. He's being something else. Like he's trying to be something. He's trying to be white. I'm telling you, if you watch the fucking interview, listen to the shit that he says. Everybody, like whenever he talks about successful people, like Charlamagne will talk about successful black people and say something about, oh yeah, what about this black person? He said, and what kind of guy you'll talk about a successful white person? Oh well, this guy's successful. This guy, and it's just like, bro, like it's like I don't want to say he lost his blackness, but it's like he's disconnected from his black. It's like he's trying not to be black anymore. Real talk. Like he's one step from bleaching his skin if he's not already doing that. I'm serious, bro. You have to watch. That's why I'm like, damn, I wish y'all would have watched that fucking interview.
I don't know. Even
The
if
interview
I would have
would've
watched
given you
that
some
before
insight.
talking to you, I don't think I would have ever been like, damn, Kanye's trying to be white.
I think you would.
Because I've never thought that ever, like about
Me either.
anything.
I never thought it either. That's what I'm saying.
I don't
I'm
really
not,
see
I'm-
color. I'd be like,
listen,
damn, he's not. He's acting funny.
I'm not the hugest Kanye fan. I'm not gonna say I am, but I have followed Kanye's career because I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. And anything that's happened with him and Jay-Z, even when you listen to the nigga on the mic, on stage, when on his rants, that's Kanye. That's Kanye West.
Oh,
When
yeah.
he's ranting. That don't sound like this nigga on this interview. That's what I'm telling you. Like it doesn't sound like Kanye. It sounds like a totally different nigga. Like
And I think because it's an interview, I think he
No,
tries
bro,
to
no,
like. You see him on. I've seen him on Oprah or not Oprah. I'm sorry, Ellen. On all these talk, he's not the same ranter
Go
that
to-
you
go
get at
to
a concert.
Ellen.
He's never
Right,
gonna
right.
do that.
Go to, but I'm quite
when
sure.
cameras are
I'm
there.
quite sure Oprah and Ellen, he's authentic because see, there's a Kanye. Like I say, man, I follow Kanye too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not his biggest fan, but I follow him. I've watched his interviews. See, I watch media shit, so I watch his interviews and things of that nature. I'm telling you what I see and what I hear, and I just need y'all to watch it so y'all can be like, yeah, Al. Yeah,
Well, I
that's
gotta
Kanye.
watch it. I'll sit down
Like,
and
yeah,
I'll give
Al,
it about 30.
Yeah, Al, that don't seem like the
Tell-
Kanye that we know.
Give me the
Because
best-
That's what I'm telling you.
Give me the
It's
best
like,
times when he started doing this shit. I
No,
watched
he
it.
does it the whole hour, 2 hours.
Well, I'll
nigga.
give it about 20
Like,
minutes. I'll check
yeah,
it
just-
out because
I'm telling you, within the first few minutes, you're gonna feel like this is not the authentic Kanye. This ain't the real Kanye.
But I
Like,
don't
people been
think
talking about it's a clone. Like, yo, this is a clone. This ain't the real Kanye. Because I'm telling you, the nigga just
The
doesn't
real Kanye's
sound
been gone. Though.
authentic. He
That's
doesn't
my
sound real. He doesn't sound...
Yeah, I think he left when his mom left.
The real Kanye, he's always, since his mom has passed, and I hate to keep saying that.
What was his album after that? 808s and Heartbreaks? No. What was that?
Was his mom,
was it
graduation?
Yeezus?
No, it wasn't Yeezus. It might have been Yeezus. No, I think it was 808s and Heartbreaks. Or
say
that
that.
might have been right
Yeah,
after he broke
but
up with
listen.
Kim the first time.
Graduation dropped in, it was 808 Heartbreak.
But which one was right after his mother died?
I ain't 808s and Heartbreak.
808
Probably was
Heartbreak.
808s and Heartbreak.
And that's when he... Because what came after that?
That was his best-selling album.
Was it? It wasn't his best album.
Or no, I think Martin... I always
Dark
get
Twisted
confused.
Fantasy
I don't know where that
is
was at. Was
was
that
his best
between
album.
Graduation and 808s or after 808s and before Yeezus?
My Dark Twisted Fantasy was before Yeezus.
So that was after 808s.
Right, it was after 808s. I never listened to 808s.
I wasn't a
That shit was
fan
fire.
of 808s. I don't like it.
His best album was Dark Twisted Fantasy, in my opinion.
Mine is, I'm a big fan of Saint Pablo, Life of Saint Pablo. And then I go back to
He
his
talks
original
about that.
College
He talks about how
Dropout.
he was salty.
College Dropout was dope. But, I mean, he has a stupid catalog.
He talks about how he was
College
salty,
Dropout
how
is
St.
always
Pablo didn't get no heavy rotation like Beyonce. Like, I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta watch this nigga's interviews, man.
St. Pablo was cool.
He talks shit. He don't be talking big shit, but he...
Saint Pablo really put designer on the
He
map.
talks some shit.
But where is he at?
I mean, that overshadowed him. Kanye taking his song and doing whatever Kanye did to the song before it, and then putting the song
Yeah,
out,
put
and then
that
they
out,
dropped Kanye off, and designer put the whole song out himself. Just hearing it on St. Pablo bought the Kanye fans. That overshadowed, I think, a lot of his shit. He needs to stop doing that.
St. Pablo, now, that intro cut with Chance on it
Oh,
was
Ultralight Beams.
fucking amazing.
Wolves was one of my favorite.
I like, was it 400 Hours? What was it?
30 hours.
That shit was hot. He had some cuts on
We
there.
gonna rock from about 30.
Yeah, he had some cuts on there.
I ain't listen to it.
Fade with the Tiana Taylor video. Fade was a good song, and then Tiana Taylor, the video, the song went, because every time you hear the song, you see her dancing to it.
Yeah. But like I say, Dark Twisted Fantasy was insane with the Nicki Minaj intro and the RZA beats.
No, with Chris Rock. I was trying to explain it to this nigga the other week. He was like, I never heard the song.
Chris Rock
Blame
wasn't on
Gang.
that one. Oh,
Yes, he
that Blame Gang was the shit.
At the end,
with Chris Rock.
Yeezy taught it.
Yeah.
That is Chris Rock.
Yeah.
That is the
That
shit.
was on Dark Twisted
Yes!
Fantasy.
Like,
And,
that had
Devil
some
in a
cuts.
Blue Dress with
Yes.
Rick Ross.
Charlie Wilson was
Power.
on there.
Blue Dress.
Power.
I've heard Power. I heard all that shit.
Yeah,
was all
that
Dark
Dark
Twisted
Twisted Fantasy.
Fantasy.
No,
that's
that's not
on,
St. Pablo. That's Dark Twisted
I heard all that
Fantasy.
shit.
St. Pablo had the cut with designer.
So
It had
Paul
Fade.
was
cut with
fucking
Sci-Hi.
fire.
So Paul.
With Saha. Yeah,
So
So Paul was fucking fire.
Sci-Hi wrote most of
He
St.
has
Pablo.
fire music, no doubt about that shit. But fuck that shit.
Hey,
fuck what he talking
y'all-
about.
y'all
He
heard-
talking
y'all heard about that?
Fucking
Y'all heard about
voting for Trump and
that?
riding with Trump and that nigga.
y'all
trying to
heard
reach black
y'all
people,
heard
man,
about
fuck
that?
shit. What?
Y'all heard about that? Kanye and what's his name? Khaled.
Nigga, what's
You talking about Kid
who
Cudi.
the what?
Hey,
Who is what's
Sci-Hi
that?
Kid
They didn't do
Cudi.
that new rapper, nigga.
Sci-Hi Kid Cudi.
What's his name?
Sci-Hi and Kanye, what's the name of the song?
No, they supposed to be making it like a Jay-Z album.
They
Like
made the
Jay-Z
song,
and Kanye.
Well, we'll hear it when that
Do
shit
it.
drops, because that shit is not out.
How we gonna hear something that ain't out yet, nigga?
That shit is
Nowhere
nowhere
did
in
you hear that shit. You know, they working on that shit now. Today. They working on it today. Did you hear it, y'all?
funny.
Alright, T.
So at the end of the day, I mean, I think we can all agree what he said was fucked up.
Yeah.
I personally have followed Kanye for a while, and I always know he never means.
Man, you gotta come back and apologize.
You're not gonna listen though if something drops.
Nah, I don't, I don't, man. Fuck that. I don't support that nonsense, man. Talking about make America great again. America ain't never been great for black people, man. So he needs to switch that whole shit up. T.I. said that he told him, like, yo, because he said we having a conversation. He's like, man, you were in America, make America great again. He's like, man, America ain't never been great for black people, right? So he like, Kanye say, well, maybe I should, because I'm trying to take it and make it ours, make it mine. Maybe I should take again off, so we can just make America great. T.I. like, yeah, nigga, yes, that's a great idea. That's what you should do. That's perfect. Make America great. That means that we're making America great. From this day forward, what people, nigga Kanye say, nah, man, that ain't what.
I don't think this shit happened for real.
This nigga act like he was three-way on the car, like he was listening on mute, like, ain't this a bitch? Kanye, you motherfucker. But I get it.
That's how I was told. Watching on the Breakfast Club. T.I. was on the Breakfast Club yesterday. That nigga T.I. the truth, man. That nigga talking about the whole shit.
Hey.
Tim talking about the whole shit, nigga. The whole conversation, nigga.
Yeah.
That's exactly how the nigga tell it, too. What
Yeah. Tip.
Yeah.
T.I.?
Bubble tip.
I think we're going to wrap it up.
Wrap up.
Kanye, you got to think more before you say shit, bro.
It's like playing chess, man. I thought he would be a good chess player. Don't you think Kanye would be a good chess player?
No, I think he'd be the type of nigga who would just like say, I win, right?
I win, man.
They'd be like, how? I'd be like, I can't tell you yet, but when I tell you, you're going to be fucking blown away. Like, so that's how he plays chess. So no, he's not a good chess player. He might be good at checkers though. But Kanye, you got to think harder. But we going to wrap it up. I'm your man, Rod. KOG Rod, follow me. Everything. Subscribe down below. We got my man, Jay to the right.
Dude with the beard. At dude with the beard.
We got Angry Al. Stays angry.
At SOE Cash Cow, at SOEMG, at the Smartalecs Podcast. You can follow all those and subscribe.
And turn on your notifications.
Yeah, turn them shits on.
When we put new shit out, we want y'all to see it so you up to date like we up to date. You feel me? Like we gotta.
Cause we be having news, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And if
like,
we don't have the news, then we get the news from somebody else, and then we give it to y'all.
So when we get it, we gonna let y'all know. So you need to know when we know. Turn on your notifications. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Fuck that old shit.